Hey, what's going on guys? Flickify here, and today I've got episode 2 of my career mode with Kaiserslautern. And today I've got the first couple of matches of the season, but before we get into that, we're going to be going through the squad report so you can get a good feel of our team now that we are closing in toward the end of the beginning transfer window. I've seen some of the comments for you guys of your suggestions for me to sign in the winter transfer window. So if you didn't leave a comment on the first episode, be sure to leave a comment on this episode so I can keep track of the players that you want me to take a look at, and potentially I will sign them. But our first match will be in the Deutscher Pokal, and it's going to be a good match for us, and it will be against Sandhausen. And it will be, again, a very good match. I wasn't too sure how this team was going to play since I didn't play any of the friendly matches. And I was a little bit surprised when we did go into the game because the team played surprisingly well, especially for its rating. I expected a bit of struggling because I'm not too used to playing with lower rated teams on FIFA 14. I have done it in the past for FIFA 13, FIFA 12, but for FIFA 14 I really haven't experienced that too much. But this team was really so smooth, especially Gnabry on the left hand side. He was just a very strong player. But here's Zimmer, the young player who keeps wanting to get starts. He does a great job to send a cross right there. That's our first chance of the season, and it was an easy save for the keeper nonetheless. But here, a very reckless challenge, and that's going to result in a red card. Actually, was not expecting the red card. I was expecting to get a yellow, and it was just a reckless tackle, and that's very costly for us. I mean, early on in the game, the 29th minute, we're going to be down a man. So it's going to be definitely difficult for us to come back in this game, and immediately after, they're going to come right back, and they're just going to dribble around our defense. We were losing the center defensive mid right there, and you can tell right there that we didn't have enough players back, and on the rebound, they will score to make it 1-0 in their favor in the 32nd minute. So a tough turn of events for us, losing a man in the 29th minute, then conceding only a couple minutes later. But luckily for us, we've got Nathan Ake on the team, and he's going to get a goal off the corner kick in the 35th minute, so responding right away. And just a great job by Nathan Ake. Good to see him getting on the score sheet, and I am really looking forward to what he can do as a player. Here's Zimmer again, just with all the moves. He's going to have a go from way out. That was right at the keeper, though. But here's Zimmer again. I honestly am thinking about keeping him in the starting 11 just because he's just such a great player for me, despite the fact that he doesn't have the best attributes, but a great bit of play by the team. Just some nice passing, and it's going to result in a great goal in the 63rd minute, I believe, to make it 2-1 in our favor. They're going to come right back, though. They're going to play it down the right-hand side to Mendler. Mendler's going to cut inside. He's going to look for players on the inside, do a couple of stop and turn, does a ball roll, and he will find Zimmerman, and that one will hit the top of the crossbar and go back into play. But here's Schlaufe getting the ball yet again. He's going to have a go. It is tipped right over by our keeper, and we're jumping forward to the 88th minute now. Stoger's going to find Lakic. He's going to find Dick on the outside. He's going to play a great over-the-top through ball, takes a quick touch, and it's going to be rocketed into the back of the net to make it 3-1 for us. So a great result for us, and just a great bit of team play. Lots of great passing throughout this game, and I was extremely impressed with how the team did play. So a great result there, 3-1 against Sandhausen, and that is how we like to start off the season. Very dominant possession stats as well as shots and shots on target. And Marcus Codd will be picking up a one-match ban, which isn't a big deal. We've got a couple of other CDMs. And I will be looking at Callum Chambers from the last episode. I am still trying to sign him, and he was being a little bit picky on the contract negotiation. So we're going to bump it up to 10,000 per week, crucial first-team player, and a 4-year contract. So hopefully that one works out, and yes, it does. So he's going to be added to the team, and we've got another right back. And he will be a strong right back for us if he can manage to grow as well as he did in my Southampton career mode. But jumping forward to the next match, this is our first match in the league against Dusseldorf, and I've got to love the stands there. Just that nice bit of display right there, and just some great graphics on FIFA's end. But here's their starting 11. They're going to be rocking a 4-4-2, if I do believe. Yes, it's a bit of a defensive 4-4-2. And here's our starting 11. Not too many changes from the first match in the Deutsche Pokal. Of course, we are rocking the 4-1-2-1-2, my preferred formation. I might be moving Gnabry and the other winger up a little bit more because they are playing a little bit back. But here's Matt Moore, our other winger. He's a great player, guys. A lot of pace on him, as well as a nice little long shot. He will send in the cross, though, and he's going to find Zoller. Zoller's going to have a go, and it is rebounded all the way to the outside, and a great volley. there to just knock it right into the goal, making it 1-0 for us in the 20th minute. So a nice job. I think that might have actually been the player who I decided to sub on for our suspended center defensive mid. So he's making an impact. Not too sure why I'm showing the replays. Oh, I see why I'm showing the replays now, because they're going to come right back right after the kickoff. Fink's going to find Hofer. He's going to play it out to the outside to Lamberts, and they're just playing some cautious play and a great over-the-top through ball. Finding Hofer yet again. He's going to look for the player on the outside, but rather he's going to cut inside again, getting by the defense. And that is an over-the-top through ball right to the striker. And in the 22nd minute, they're going to respond to tie things up 1-1. Just a beautiful finish and a nice little bit of play from their team from Dusseldorf. And they were a very formidable opponent, and this was a difficult match for us in the first match, especially in the league. Here's going to be our striker. What a rocket of a shot from him, responding again right away in the 28th minute to give us a lead right back. And we just wanted to have the lead throughout this match, and our strikers knew it. Here's an over-the-top through ball played to the same guy, and he has been such an impact player for us there. He nearly got another goal for himself. That one did hit the post and go out for a goal kick, but they're going to jump forward to near the end of the first half. Another over-the-top through ball played through the Lamberts. He's going to try to chip the keeper, but Sippel's going to come right back. He's not going to get scored on any way like that. And we're going to find Matmore on the outside here. He's picked up a yellow card, so I was a little bit precautious playing with him, but he's gonna have a go from way out there. That was a nice little long shot. Fortunately, it was saved by the keeper and goes out for a corner kick. But Hofer's gonna find the over-the-top through ball there. It is hit away from our defense, and we're just not able to clear it out yet. And Dusseldorf's gonna take advantage of that, pick the ball right back up. They're gonna have a go, and they're gonna slot it by Sippel to tie things up yet again, 2-2 in the 58th minute. And that was just a poor bit of defense from our team. We had the opportunity to clear it out. We just didn't manage to do so successfully. But we're jumping again just immediately after kickoff to the 59th minute. Gnabry on the outside. He's going to show some skill moves and dribbling to get on the inside. Just a couple of fake shots and getting by the defenders. Had that gone in, that would have been a beautiful bit of play, individual bit of play from him on the outside. Unfortunately, that was hit over the crossbar. Here in the 84th minute, I was a little bit scared here. They were really pushing forward, and I was afraid that we were going to concede, but luckily a good clearance right there, and we are on the counterattack at this point. Stoger's going to find Bunyaku on the outside. Stoger's going to find Lakic right here, and Lakic as a one-on-one with the keeper, and he will finish that critically. And in the 86th minute, we had the lead yet again. What a match this was, just trading off leads and going back to a draw, but we do eventually pick up the 3 points in our first match in the league, and that is a great result for us. And they're very even stats. We just managed to get the late winner, and that was just a good turn of events for us. We're at the transfer deadline day, and one of our players is offered a transfer sum from, I believe, a team in League 1, or maybe that's League 2. I know that's one of the French leagues, and it's Alexander Ring. He doesn't get too much start time for us, but I do counter with a very hefty sum, and decide not to go after that. So not too much business done on transfer deadline day, which isn't a big surprise. I was looking at maybe signing Benzia, but things didn't work out because I just purely ran out of time. But we're going to jump in again into another league match against Paderborn. Here's our starting 11, and they're going to be rocking a 4-2-3-1, a very strong and difficult formation to come up against. With the two center defensive mids, it's difficult to break them down, but hopefully with our 4-1-2-1-2, we're going to be able to open up the play on the wings and send in some crosses, hopefully get some header goals through our strikers. But we're jumping forward to the second half. Not much happened in the first half. Here's Callum Chambers showing a bit of play. He's going to find Stoger. He's going to look for that cross just like I was mentioning. What a ball that was. He's going to go with the volley attempt, but that one was saved by the keeper and cleared out very nicely by the defense. But we're going to pick it up yet again. It's going to be Gnabry on the outside trying to do some work. He's going to cut inside, and here just a lucky turn of events. It's going to fall to Zoller, and he will finish that one. Just extremely lucky for us to even get the shot right there, but a clinical finish to give us the lead. We're jumping forward to the 64th minute, right off a goal kick. They will win a header, and these seem to happen to me so often where the other team wins a header off the goal kick, and that results in them getting an opportunity. Luckily for us, we had the defense back in time, and we were able to not concede right there. But in the 67th minute, it's going to be worse. It's a 2-on-3 at this point. Our defense just wasn't getting back, and they're going to play it through, and that is a nice through ball to find the player to make it 1-1 in the 68th minute. And that's the thing with legendary difficulty. They're very accurate with their passing, and that's going to happen from time to time, especially on legendary difficulty. Didn't run into it too often on world class, though it did happen every now and then, but on legendary it seemed to happen every single game. But here's Zoller managing to get by the keeper, but that defender, that was a very smart slide tackle. Could have been a penalty, but he didn't get any of the man, and that eventually resulted in not scoring a goal for us. So the match did end at a 1-1 draw, and that will bring an end to the episode today, guys. I hope you did enjoy, and if you did, be sure to hit the like button below, subscribe for some future content, and until next time, this has been Flickify. I'll talk to you all again soon.